Mom, help, I shot her. I didn't mean to. Mom, help, I shot her. I didn't mean to.
It's a quiet morning in Oakland, the kind where the sun barely peeks through the fog. Inside a small apartment, a phone rings, sharp and sudden, slicing through the stillness. Terrence picks up, his voice shaky and raw. "Mom, help! I shot her. I didn't mean to." The line cuts off. All I hear now is the empty hum, like the sound of something breaking apart. Why'd he call his mum instead of 911? That's the twist that digs into me. It's not normal, it's off, and anything that off has a story behind it. Give me 1 minute, and you'll understand why this call was the start of something much bigger, something tragic. This is where it begins, a single, desperate call that doesn't make sense until you hear the rest. Stick with me. I'm standing in a cramped Oakland apartment, the kind where the walls feel like they're closing in. The air's thick with the smell of baby formula and yesterday's takeout. On my phone, I pull up a TikTok video from last week. There's Devaney Cummings, just 19, laughing as she dances in the middle of this chaos. Her 4 kids, 2 toddlers and newborn twins, are all over her, jumping, shrieking, tugging at her legs. The camera shakes when one of the girls grabs it, and Devaney's smile flashes wide. But her eyes, they're tired, like she's holding on by a thread. I swipe through her posts. It's the same vibe every time. Kids climbing the furniture, her dancing to shake off the stress, all packed into this tiny space. Then I spot Terrence Miles in the background of a few clips. He's 32, her boyfriend, always there, just watching. Quiet. I dig a little. Turns out he's got 5 felony convictions, assault with a gun on the list. That hits me hard. She's 19, drowning in diapers and bottles, and he's the guy she's leaning on. Her latest post stops me cold. 2 days ago, she wrote, "Overwhelmed, need a break. 2 older kids, plus 11-day-old twins. That's a load no teenager should carry alone." I can almost hear the cries bouncing off these thin walls, the TV blaring to drown them out. She's in deep, and I'm starting to see the cracks. It's March 2nd, 2025, early morning. Devaney's phone buzzes on the counter. She's just fed the twins, snapped a photo of them sleeping. I watch her type a text to her cousin. "I'll call you later, gotta talk." Her fingers pause, like she's got more to say but can't. She sends it and sets the phone down. That's it. She never calls. And something about that silence feels wrong, like a promise she couldn't keep. I'm standing outside Devaney Cummings' apartment. It's March 1st, 2025, past midnight. The air's cool, but inside, it's boiling. The twins are screaming, their cries sharp and relentless, cutting through the thin walls. Toys litter the floor, plastic blocks, a busted doll. Dishes stack up in the sink, crusted with yesterday's food. Terrence paces the living room, his boots thumping hard on the worn carpet. His jaws tight, his fists clenched. He's a big guy, 6'2", broad shoulders, the kind of presence that fills a room. Devaney's smaller, 5'4", hunched from exhaustion. She's trying to soothe the babies, her voice soft but fraying at the edges. Then it happens. Terrence snaps, his voice booms, loud enough to rattle the windows. "You had kids before. Quit whining." It's not a yell, it's a command. Sharp, dismissive. Devaney flinches, her hands pausing over the bassinet. She murmurs back, "I just need help, Terrence. I can't do this alone." Her words are quiet, almost swallowed by the twins' wails. Next door, Mrs. Johnson hears it all. She's 65, retired, lives alone in 4B. She's got her TV on mute, some late-night game show frozen on the screen. She presses her ear to the wall, catching the heat in Terence's tone, the plea in Devaney's. A loud crash follows. Maybe a lamp hitting the floor. Maybe a chair. Mrs. Johnson jumps, her heart kicking up. She grabs her phone, fingers hovering over the keys. She's heard them fight before. It always dies down. She sits back, tells herself, it's fine. It's not fine. Hours tick by. The clock hits 3 a.m. The apartment's quiet now, but it's not peace. It's a held breath. Devaney's in the bathroom, the only place she can lock the door. It's small, cramped. Tiles are cracked, the mirrors smudged with fingerprints. She sits on the edge of the tub, her phone balanced on her knee. The screen glows blue, casting shadows under her eyes. She types fast. Oakland, women's shelters. Her thumb scrolls through the hits. One catches her. Safe haven. Emergency beds for families. She pictures it. Bundling the twins, the older two kids, a duffel bag, a cab idling outside. Freedom. But then what? No job. No cash. 4 mouths to feed. Terence's snores drift through the wall, heavy and uneven. He'd find her. He always does. She hesitates, closes the browser, opens her texts instead. Types to her cousin. Can we crash with you? Hits send at 8 p.m. that night. The screen stays blank. No reply.
Y'all, today I become a mother of 4. Lucky 4.
I step back, let it sink in. The room feels tighter now, walls closing in. I look at Devaney again. Her face is slack, eyes half open, staring at nothing. She's 19 years old, and she's gone. I see her hands, nails chipped, a thin silver ring on one finger. A kid's toy, a little plastic car, sits inches from her. My stomach twists. She wasn't just some girl in a bad spot. She was a mom. 4 kids. I hear them now, over the hum of the cops' radios. 2 cribs in the corner, twins inside, 11 days old. Their cries are high-pitched, desperate, like they know something's wrong. The older 2, a boy about 4, a girl, maybe 6, are huddled on a chair, blanket pulled tight around them. The girl's got tears streaking her face, but she's quiet, too quiet. The boy's just staring, his little hands clenched into fists. I walk over, crouch down. Hey, I say soft, like I'm not surrounded by death. The girl looks up, big brown eyes locking on mine. Is Mommy okay? Her voice is tiny, barely there. I swallow hard. What do you say to that? She's resting, kiddo, I manage. It's a lie, and she knows it. Kids always know. She turns away, pulls the blanket tighter. The twins keep crying, and it's drilling into my head now, a sound I can't shake. 4 kids left behind. Devaney was their world, feeding them, holding them, keeping them safe. And now, I look back at her body. That hole in her neck says, it's over. She's not coming back. Ramirez is still on Terence. Walk me through it again, he says, voice like gravel. Terence shifts, cuffs clinking. We were arguing. She was mad. About money, the kids, everything. She grabbed the gun from the drawer. I tried to stop her, and it fired. He's sweating now, beads rolling down his forehead. Lee steps in, holding a phone log. Then what? Terence hesitates. I called my mom. The room goes still. Even the twins seem to quiet for a second. Ramirez tilts his head. Your mom? Not 9/11? Terence shrugs, looks at the floor. I panicked, didn't know what to do. I feel it hit me, the gut punch. Devaney's lying there, blood pouring out, and he calls his mum. Not help, not an ambulance, his mum. I picture it, him standing over her, phone in hand, dialing while she gasps, while the kids scream. Did he watch her die? Did he want her gone? I grab her phone later, after the cops bag it. It's cracked, screen flickering, but it works. I scroll through, Search history lights up. Women's shelters near me. Emergency housing Oakland. How to leave abusive boyfriend. Times stamped late, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Nights she couldn't sleep. She was desperate, clawing for a way out. I see call logs too. Shelters, crisis lines, voicemails she left, voice shaking. Please, I need a bed. I've got kids. No one called back. No beds, no help. She was trapped here, with him. And now she's dead. It's all crashing together now. I'm back in the apartment in my head, piecing it. Terrence shot her. Point blank. No accident. The cops know it. No powder burns, no struggle. He's lying, and he's bad at it. But will he walk? That's the question gnawing at me. He's cuffed, sure, but I've seen guys like him slip through. Good lawyers, weak evidence, a system that doesn't care. I look at those kids again. The twins are still crying. Weaker now, like they're tired. The older ones haven't moved, just sitting there, waiting for something that won't come. They're motherless because of him, because he pulled that trigger and didn't even try to save her. Then there's the shelters. Devaney reached out, begged for a lifeline. They didn't throw one. Full houses, budget cuts, whatever the excuse, she got nothing. The system failed her, left her here to die. I feel the weight of it. Empathy for those kids, suspense about Terrence, anger at a world that didn't step up. It's a trifecta of pain, and it's real. I can't shake the image. Her on the floor, kids crying, Terrence on the phone with his mom while her life bleeds out. That's the truth of it, and it hurts. I'm outside the apartment now, standing on the cracked sidewalk. The sun's setting over Oakland, painting the sky orange, but it feels cold. The crime scene tape flaps in the breeze, yellow and torn, stuck to the door of Devaney's place. It's March 3rd, 2025, one day after her life ended. The neighbors are quiet, their blinds drawn, like they're trying to forget what happened. I can't. I see her face in my head, 19 years old, laughing in those TikTok videos, her kids climbing all over her. Now, she's gone, and the weight of it sits heavy on my chest, like a stone I can't move. Inside a cell at Santa Rita Jail, Terrence Miles is locked up. No bail. The cops slapped him with murder, domestic violence, and gun charges. He's a felon. 5 priors, including a gun assault back in 19, so that Glock in his hand was illegal from the jump. I picture him there, sitting on a hard bunk, orange jumpsuit too big for his frame. His plea hearing set for April 1st, 2025, less than a month away. Will he stick to his story? That accident excuse, Devaney grabbing the gun, it firing by mistake, the evidence says different. No powder burns on him. A clean neck wound, shot from feet away. Smudged prints on the Glock, like he tried to wipe it clean. I wonder if he's thinking about her now, or those kids, or just himself, scheming a way out. I walk down 74th Avenue, past kids riding bikes, a corner store with flickering neon. Devaney's kids aren't here anymore. The twins, just 11 days old, and her older 2, a boy and a girl, are with family now. I see them in my mind, packed into a relative's house, maybe an aunt or grandma. The twins fuss in their cribs, bottles lined up on a counter. The older kids clutch stuffed animals, asking when mommy's coming back. Someone's trying to explain, voice soft, breaking. They're safe at least, loved. But it's not the same. Devaney was their center, the one who danced with them, sang to them, kept the world spinning. Now they're split up, scattered, and that hole she left won't ever close. I stop at a bench, pull out my notebook. Scribbled notes from the case stare back. Phone logs, witness statements, Devaney's last text. I'll call you later. Gotta talk. She never did. I think about justice, what it means here. Terrence in jail feels like a start, but it's not enough. He took her life, left 4 kids to grow up without her. If he walks, if some lawyer twists the truth, what then? I've seen it before. Guys like him dodging the full hit, back on the streets while families break. But the evidence is tight this time. Cops have the gun, the wound, his call to his mom instead of 911. It's damning. Still, I feel uneasy. Justice isn't promised. It's fought for. I think about Devaney's fight. She was trying, hard. Her phone showed it. Searches for shelters, calls to hotlines, texts, begging for a place to crash. She wanted out, wanted better for her kids. But the system didn't catch her. Shelters were full. No one answered her voicemails. I imagine her in that apartment 3 a.m., scrolling alone, hoping for a lifeline. None came. That failure stings worse than Terrence's bullet. He pulled the trigger, but the world let her down first. Oakland's got resources, crisis lines, safe houses, but they're stretched thin. Budget cuts, long waits. Devaney was one of thousands. A name on a list that didn't move fast enough. I look up. A kid rides by on a scooter, laughing. No clue about the tragedy a block away. Life keeps going, even when it shouldn't. I think about those twins. Too young to know their mum's voice, her smile. The older kids they'll remember. They'll carry her. The way she braided their hair, the songs she played too loud. That's her legacy, but it's not enough. They deserved her. I feel the anger bubble up, not loud, but steady. Terrence betrayed her. The system failed her. And those kids, they're paying for it all. I close my notebook. Stand. The street's quiet now, lights flickering on. I'm back in my car, engine humming, thinking about what's next. Terrence's plea is coming. The case will drag, motions, hearings, maybe a trial. I'll be there, watching, because Devaney's story doesn't end here. It's bigger than one apartment, one gunshot. It's about kids left behind, systems that don't work, and a fight for something right. I want to know what happens. I want to see if justice shows up. You're with me on this, I can tell. So let's talk. What do you think about Terrence's moves? That call to his mom, the wiped gun, the lies. Where's it going? Drop it below. Tell me what hits you hardest. This one's not over.